Stories came to life today at the annual Tales of the Crypt at Mount Holly Cemetery in Little Rock. THV11's Maya Ellison takes us inside the experience and shares some of the stories that help keep Arkansas history alive.
At Mount Holly Cemetery in Little Rock, every stone has a story.
A story for our guests, Nathan?
A story, yes, a story of the Warren family. Well, it started in 1812, Versailles, Kentucky.
And once a year, those stories come to life as visitors step into history at the annual Tales of the Crypt.
Tales of the Crypt is a project that started 30 years ago. Began this project where they brought students out to the cemetery, and then it developed into where they began to research the people buried here.
Mount Holly has become the final resting place for many notable Arkansans and has been dubbed the Westminster Abbey of Arkansas. Follow me this way, please.
Tamara Zink has watched that idea grow for decades, guiding Parkview Arts and Science Magnet students as they take visitors back in time.
We settled down in an area called Little Fork, Arkansas, submerged by Bull Shoals Lake today. We had 7 kids.
Walking among the gravestones, each stop tells the story of a different Arkansan, some well known, others long forgotten.
So far from peace, I faded, until the daughters of 1812 gifted me this gravestone. I was no longer forgotten. My name is Quady Elizabeth Brown Hensley Ross. This is my grave. And that was my story.
So I'm enjoying the stories that we're hearing, but I'm also catching myself looking as we walk up and down the aisles at all of the rest of the headstones and family names.
And before showtime, there's months of preparation.
They went downtown to the Butler Center and began to do the research. And some of them came back this summer so excited.
Each student writes or refines a script to tell that person's story. And they don't just study history, they bring it to life.
Most of these are vintage pieces. Things come back around, and they've been able to modify and adjust it to fit that time period.
The clothes tell the story.
Yeah.
Proving that stories and the people behind them never fade with time.
History is so circular, you know? Things that impacted these people years and years ago, we find replaying now. And I think we can learn so much.
In Little Rock, Maya Ellison, THV11 News.